Hi guys, we're back. Oh, hope you're all doing well.
Wait for the Lynn to say, oh my god, you scared the crap out of me.
Oh, there's Lynn. Hi Lynn. Leslie Ladyhawk. Hello. Hi Lynn, you alright? Oh, sorry, Miss Lynn.
I always call Lynn Miss Lynn. She's Miss Lynn. Lynn just don't sound right anymore.
Oh.
Miss Lynn.
So we didn't have a poll in the end, but I think I've chose a oh, she's stressed, it's Tuesday. Oh no, did it all go well? No, obviously. So I've chose a page.
Miss Lynn or Miss Chief?
Oh, we'll call you Miss Chief, yeah.
Miss Chief.
Hi Audrey.
Hi Audrey.
Hi Dawn.
I'm supposed to step back together.
Yeah.
Dawn.
Hi Dawn. So, as I just said, we didn't have the poll for the picture. So I think I've chose a good picture from the Mythographic range.
I chose 4 books, didn't I?
Yeah, you
and
did.
4 pages.
Yeah.
And then you chose from those 4 pages.
Yeah,
which one you
I
wanted to
did.
do.
Yeah.
No.
And I've...
And you've...
No. I used too many... How many pounds did you have to put in the swear box? So, I've chosen this picture in the end. Yeah, that's the one you liked, yeah. Len.
I think Lynn liked... Did Lynn like the lizard more? Or the dinosaur one more? More than my house is worth. I've linked the book.
Oh,
The chat.
yeah. Zoe's linked the book. Have you linked the pencils in as well, or not?
No, just the book.
Okay.
I can tell everyone what pencils you
So, I'm using the Artex pencils. So,
which he's never played with before.
which I've never played with before, so this is the first time I get to play. So, I'm going to start putting some blues down.
Yeah, Lynn said I liked the owl with the crystals. That was in Mythographic.
Yeah.
Lynn said she could see me doing this.
Let's lay down some colour then.
Can you tell them what colours you're using?
So I'm using a... Yeah, if I can read these, they're so... cerulean blue and some true blue and some deep sky blue. Ha ha! I could see them.
Well done.
How's everybody doing tonight? You chose
You deliberately, didn't you?
No, it's water, Lynn. I'm not going to go around it because it's water. You've got to colour water blue.
That's good, Dawn. Dawn's good.
Good. That's what I like to hear. I've not had a great couple of days, have I, Total? Not had a good couple of days, have we? No, Joe's not been very good, and I'm waiting to hear from my doctors, see whether I'm type 2 diabetes. Yeah. So
I'm okay. Didn't sleep enough last night. Planning on taking a nap later. Says Leslie.
yeah, that's exactly what I was like. Yeah, I woke up at 6:30 this morning and my body decided it's staying up.
You had a nap this afternoon?
But I had a nap this afternoon, yeah. I feel a lot better.
My friend Emma called me to play some games on the PC. And I was like, yep, I'm free to do that. All the emojis Lynn's used. Oh dear, my husband has that too. It's very manageable.
Yeah, I know it is, but it's just waiting for that.
Just waiting to hear if you've got it or not, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been watching my sugar because on Dee's live stream last week, wasn't it? Saturday?
Yeah.
Sunday. I had some chocolate and I think I passed out, to be honest. I don't have diabetes. That I know of. I could be pre-diabetic at the moment, but I'm trying to keep an eye on my blood sugar levels, and I've put myself on a, well, I wouldn't say a diet. It's not a diet, it's just cutting down on sugar and less carbs, because they turn into sugar.
Yeah.
So I have to go and cut the grass here soon, says Dawn. Leslie's praying for you. Praying that you don't
Thank
have it.
you. Yeah, I hope I don't. But I've been what they call pre-diabetes for a couple of years now. So, but it runs in the family, which doesn't help.
Runs in mine too. Is it meant to be hereditary?
It is hereditary.
Oh, thank you, Leslie. I'm trying to act on mine as quick as possible in case I am, so...
You've been better since, haven't you?
Yeah, I bought sugar-free cookies this
Oh my
this
God.
week. We tried them yesterday, they're really not good.
No.
And I've been having like the really low sugar, I think it's like 0.5 in a pot, jelly. That's my dessert. And no chocolate.
Yeah.
I didn't even buy myself any chocolate this week. Did you notice?
Yeah, I did, Dan. Yes, I did.
I had to change the way I cooked when Mum was diagnosed with type 2. It's the carbs I'm worrying about. But if he has got it, like hopefully he hasn't, but I guess he'll speak to the nutritionist and I'll go with him because I'm the chef, so I'll need to know what to do and what not to do.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to.
Yeah, I bought some stevia this week, Leslie, for my Weetabix. We usually have like granola and yogurt, and I think granola's quite high in sugar, especially the chocolate and the hazelnut one. As delicious as it is, I'm pretty sure it's packed full of sugar. Hi Sam.
Hi Sam.
So I've gone from yummy granola and yogurt to Weetabix.
And I've bought myself a new blender this week, so
Oh, did you get the pack?
yeah.
The 2 blenders and 2 burnishers?
Yeah.
And you got a sharpener?
Yeah. And a rubber. But I don't use rubbers that much.
Audrey said, but when she went into the care home, she was back to eating what she liked, even though I told them on the forms. Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, Lynn. We had steak chips and mushrooms tonight. It was steak night. And I was like squirting ketchup onto my food like willy-nilly, and then I went, hang on a minute, ketchup's high in sugar. Let me check the content. Okay, Dawn. Thank you for joining.
Okay, Dawn. See you later.
Take care.
Take care.
You too, Dawn. Thank you for popping in. See, you know your little white jelly roll?
Yeah.
When you've like finished all your water, if you wanted to, just a suggestion,
Yeah.
you could put some little white lines of like highlight,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. So I won't bore you too much, Lynn, with what I'm only doing this corner. Don't worry.
She'll say, I'm only joking, Cookie Mom.
I'm just doing I've said to Zoe today, I said I need to move around the picture a bit.
Audrey said, oh, Zoe, granola is the worst.
Yeah.
You notice I always have to answer Audrey in like a Scottish accent.
I know you do. Why?
I know,
Why you do that? I don't know.
Audrey's Scottish, so I start talking Scottish. I have sugar-free muesli, defrosted berries, and fat-free Greek yogurt.
That's the best yogurt, isn't it, Audrey? The fat-free Greek.
The Greek yogurt is amazing.
It's nice.
Are you okay, Sam? I have the dairy-free, the collective Greek yogurt with the raspberry, and it's not like, I would say it's mid-range with your sugar content. I don't think it's high, I don't think it's low, but I haven't had any of it yet. If I have it, it'll be in small doses. I wonder if I could put stevia in Greek yogurt. Maybe. I don't see why not.
No.
You can put it in anything to sweeten it, can't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Which reminds me, we've got some strawberries in the fridge.
Have we?
I didn't buy cream this week.
No, obviously.
Cream ain't got sugar in, is it? It's just high in fat.
Well, your one would because it's non-dairy. So it's got to get taste from somewhere, hasn't it?
There's a coconut one.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Sorry. Yes.
That looks pretty, that water.
Oh, thank you.
Lynn said some things have to be blue.
They do, and I did hate going to the blue Lynn, but you know.
So how are you finding the pencils?
They're very nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, they layer up well. And they just sort of glide on.
I wonder whether I've tried them on that paper yet.
It's nice paper, I think, that's why.
I also buy reduced salt and sugar ketchup. Yeah, I did look at, well, think about the reduced sugar ketchup, but it's not great, is it? I've had it before. It's like the reduced sugar baked beans. It's just like good morning, Steve and Zoe. How are my two favourite people?
Good morning, Thomas.
Good morning, Thomas. We're good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, we're fine.
Does wine have a lot of sugar in it?
Yes.
I'm still on the same bottle from last week, okay? That's how little I have of it.
Yes, it does.
Have normal food just in smaller quantities.
Well, it's a good job I'm in training then. Zoe's been cutting me down.
I'm trying to. Not on your lunch. You have like a 5-course lunch.
No, I don't.
You do. Sandwich, crisps, yogurt, apple, sometimes a chocolate bar. That's your 5 courses.
No, I haven't. If you notice, I haven't had a chocolate bar.
I've got rice cakes as well as snacks.
Have you got rice cakes?
Yeah. I'm not sure how good they are, like, sugar-wise. And I got low sugar popcorn, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
The popcorn is 1.6 grams per bag, per little bag.
So that's nothing really.
And the rice cakes are 6.3 grams per bag. Oh, it says per portion pack, so you get what you get in, how big they are. I think you get 4 mini rice cakes in a bag.
Oh, okay.
We could halve that by having 2 mini rice cakes each.
Yeah. Not now though.
No, not now. If you eat dark chocolate, you can put a pinch of salt on it and it will taste like milk chocolate. We love salted chocolate, don't we? Like salted caramel and all that.
Yeah.
We tend to go for. Drink plenty of water, helps flush out your system. Sometimes artificial sweeteners are worse. It's like with everything, isn't it? You cut out one thing and put something better in, but then that affects something else. And Thomas said, what colour pencils are we using, Steve?
We are using the Artex pencil,
Steve, you're safe.
which is a set I've not used. These are Zoe's, so we were going through what pencils I was going to use earlier, and I like the colours that I see from these. So I am using the Artex. How many are in there, Zoe? 72?
126.
126. So, I mean, I've got the Artex pens, and they're good. And I must admit, for the first time using these pencils, they're very good. Very good with the paper.
Audrey says everything in moderation, and Leslie agreed.
Yeah, you noticed I haven't been having so much, have I?
You wanted your last hurrah with your chocolate raisins, though, didn't you?
Yeah, gotta have a last hurrah with the chocolate
And
raisins.
your Costa.
Oh yeah, yeah. I must admit I had a bit of a I went in there and had my normal syrup.
We had the chocolate fudge brownie.
No, I actually had a caramel.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, well, I was in that caramel latte. So
Interesting.
cold doesn't go with a bacon roll.
Oh. A frappuccino doesn't go with a bacon
Nah.
roll. See, I'm a cold drink person anyway. I will 9 times out of 10 I pick cold coffee out over hot coffee, don't I? Like iced coffee.
Yeah.
Dried fruit and high in natural sugars. I've gotten some fresh fruit this week. I read that bananas are one of the worst, so I avoided those. Berries are meant to be good because they're high in antioxidants or something. So I've got strawberries. I got peaches, which, oh my gosh, that peach that I had yesterday went in the bin.
Was it awful?
It tasted like water.
Oh God. Oh.
If a melon had a baby with a cucumber,
Ugh.
yeah,
Ugh.
that peach was it. I also got little oranges. So I had little orange at lunch. And I had my near enough sugar-free jelly for dessert. Yeah, bananas can spike blood sugar, but they are a good fruit in general. Yeah, they're really good in other ways, aren't they? Like potassium and all that stuff. You're not a banana lover, though, are you?
I only like them in banoffee pie.
Yes. Don't think that's quite the idea, Steve. It's like you only like lime in key lime pie.
Oh, God.
Well,
You can tell, guys, that it's going to be hard. If they come back and say,
hi Lou.
hi Lou.
If it comes back as positive.
Yeah. But the strange thing was, while I was there, my blood pressure spiked as well.
That could be anxiety though, like nerves.
Yeah, that's what I did say to the doctor when I asked her to take it again. I think a couple of days later, wasn't it? And I said to her I could feel my heart rate was high and I could feel the beat. And she said, oh, okay. And that day when I was with the doctor, it didn't feel like, couldn't feel a thing.
Well, that episode last weekend during Dee's live, that really scared me.
Yeah, I know it has.
Because I think I passed out in bed. Apparently I said something to Lynn that I have no recollection of whatsoever. I woke up in a cold sweat. My heart rate was through the roof, like I could feel every single beat. I could barely breathe. It's horrible.
She had to use my machine to get her breath back, and then
The CPAP machine.
she it worked on her. She loves my sleep-up machine, I tell you.
It has its benefits. My blood pressure and heartbeat goes up a bit at the doctor's. Yeah, I think it's a natural thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Sometimes you do go to the doctors and you get a bit anxious about it.
I know, Lynn. I said it in chat. That's what I mean. I have no recollection of typing it, of nothing.
And Lynn, when I found her, she was out cold in bed, asleep, with her laptop off. So I don't know how
Like I said,
she'd
I think I
turned
passed out.
everything off and gone to sleep.
But I don't remember going to sleep.
Mm.
Like, I didn't lay there and consciously think I'm going to go to sleep because I was modding these live.
Yeah.
1 minute I was chatting. Lynn thought I was colouring because I went quiet every now and then. I was like, no, I wasn't colouring. I wasn't watching or doing anything. I just went quiet. And like I said, I woke up in a cold sweat. It was horrible. Okay, Thomas, no problem. I'm going to get a squash.
Okay, Thomas. See you later, mate.
She was with it and coherent, but she doesn't remember it. No. My husband has a CPAP too. I put these nose things to open my nose so I don't snore. I'm avoiding getting a CPAP. Be careful, Leslie, because it is dangerous.
Yeah, don't avoid it, Leslie. It's basically you when you wake up from a startle, it's because your body's basically kicking itself back in to function because you stop breathing.
Did you want a squish?
Can do, darling, thank you. So it's not avoiding. I mean, I spoke to a lady in our colouring group and said to her, don't avoid it. And she's got one now. But she's being a bit pedankerous about it. She's only having it on for 3 or 4 hours a night.
She's not really using it properly.
She's not using it properly, no. And I mean, I wear mine all night. I don't have a problem with it now. I got used to it. It's just one of those things I do.
We'll just call you Darth Vader.
Yeah, the nickname for me is Darth Vader, yeah. Because you literally go... And it's weird, but you get used to it.
Leslie said, I don't stop breathing, I just snore.
Yeah, and that's what I do, don't I?
There you go.
I snore and I stop breathing.
Don't drop it on your... I'm meant to drink it, I'll take it over there.
Okay.
I'll put it here, look. Hydrate, everybody. My husband has sleep apnea, but he's never done anything about it or told the doctor.
Well, it's something I suggest to anybody. You sometimes don't think that you're stopping breathing, but you do.
Leslie said, do you have the nose pillow CPAP or the one that goes over your mouth and nose, Darth Vader?
Yeah, I have the full works. Yeah, I have a full like a pilot would have on his face. I have one like that.
Yes, full mask.
Yeah.
Audrey said, our son has had one ever since his accident.
Yeah, it's
quite more common now, isn't
it is a lot more common than people think now. So I'll leave off the blue for a second, so Lynn doesn't complain. I've actually seen an area there that should be blue, I think.
I'm re-indexing my whole swatch book, like my swatch folder, and it looks so uniform and pretty now. I love it. Hi Connie.
Hi Connie.
Welcome.
There we go.
I've been telling him for years. It actually wakes me up when he stops breathing. I practically beat him up to get him breathing again. Oh, geez, Lynn.
Yeah. Yeah, I frightened my mum a few times when I was at my mum's. And it's because she would hear me sort of go and come in and say, "Are you all right?" And it wasn't until I went to Oxford that they found that I had sleep apnea as well. So
I'm on my last sheet of these tabs. I love reorganising stuff, especially pencils. But if Steve has an intermission, when I've finished my folder, which I haven't got that many more to do, I'll show you it.
will you now?
If Stephen allows it.
Of course I will. So I'm going into do a bit of green. So I'm using an apple green and a lemon yellow. Just do some light sort of green work on it.
We haven't asked the usual question to Audrey.
Oh, what did we have for dinner, Audrey? Oh, what is it? Day?
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, so it's not.
Could be mince and tatties.
Yeah.
Or something else. Lynn said it wakes me up in a panic, so I thump him 99% of the time he's oblivious to it. Just rolls over and stays asleep.
Yeah.
Breathing.
Yeah. And where he's in such a cantankerous age, shall we say, he won't do anything about it because it's like my dad, he won't. And he's got it. Because I've got a big neck, and where do you think I get that big neck from?
A giraffe.
Called my dad.
Leslie's laughing. Homemade salmon fish cakes.
Oh, nice.
Broad and squeaky beans.
No, you can. I love the broad.
I prefer the squeaky.
Yeah, he won't listen, Lynn. That's.
I've had it since a teenager and never done anything.
Yeah, they won't. Because they're silly old fools. But my mum just puts up and shuts up. We call her the angel, don't we, Zoe?
Yeah.
For putting up with my dad.
What are broad and squeaky beans? Broad beans. They're minging. You don't even need to try them. Leslie.
No, they're lovely, Leslie.
You're not missing nothing. And squeaky beans are like little runner beans.
Now they're minging, stay away from them.
No, they're little beans, like French beans, I guess you'd call them, right?
Yeah.
Audrey, do the beans actually squeak, or is the squeak after they have listened? Been eaten, it should be. Not listened. Leslie, I don't know the US equivalent to broad beans, but squeaky beans are French beans. Woohoo, I got it right.
I don't know.
Boston beans? No, that's... Boston beans is baked beans, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think that's a Google one, so.
Runner beans? No. Not runner beans. I'll Google it. Fava beans. Fava.
Oh yeah, you always hear about them on the programmes.
Yeah. Fava beans. Or horse beans. I wish my Stephen would get bored of broad beans, because
Love them.
it's like a cross between a mushy pea and a bean, but harder. Ugh. Is that meant to be ew? Because it's kind of ew. Ew.
There we go.
Yeah.
While you're here, guys, I won't be streaming on Thursday night because we're going away for the day to Buckingham Palace.
We're going to have afternoon tea with King Charles.
Yes, we're going to have afternoon tea with King Charles.
Audrey said, but mine are still in the long pod. I de-string them, chop them and boil. I don't like the actual bean.
Oh, Audrey.
But see, do you remember me telling you my mum used to cook them like that?
No.
She used to keep them in the pods.
No, you don't do that.
You can cook them that way. My nan used to. My nan used to slice them.
It's wrong.
I bet you at some point your mum has cooked them that way. I bet you. We said whoopee! Spectrum Noir Sparkle. Yeah, so we're going to London on Thursday, aren't we?
Yeah.
On a kids trip. It's a spur of the moment thing because there were two
Seats
tickets,
came available.
Yeah, two cancellations this morning. And I was like, would you like to go to Buckingham Palace? It's a matter of opinion and preference, whichever way. W.H. Smith's watercolours. I meant runner beans, not broad beans.
Oh, that, I've had them like that.
Oh.
Yeah, my mum used to do them like that.
Hopefully Audrey doesn't get offended that I say everything in a Scottish accent.
Honestly, Audrey, she does it for everybody.
I do.
It's terrible.
It's like when I'm talking to Dee, I start talking Canadian.
Well,
I say Canadian.
attempted Canadian.
It sounds more Alabamian.
Yeah. I say, why do you talk to Dee like you're talking to Miss Betty? And she goes, do I? I went, yeah.
I usually buy stringless runner beans, but the normal ones were cheaper. Just a bit more effort.
Actually, do you want some for yourself, sir? Runner beans.
Hmm?
There's some in the fridge upstairs. There's some French beans
No.
and some runner beans.
No.
I didn't know if you. I didn't
The only
think you'd
time
want them.
the only time I have them is hidden in a stew.
Hidden in the stew.
Yeah. I usually put them in a stew and then I don't know that I'm really eating them. They're just there for goodness.
Oh, I've heard it all before.
No, I don't mind French beans with like new potatoes and whatnot.
So, how's that looking?
Did you pick 3 greens for your green?
2 greens on that one.
Have you put the darker in?
Yeah, dark one in.
You might need another slightly darker one. Is it? Some of it looks the same colour, some of it looks lighter.
Wow. What you like?
I'm like that with a lot of veg. If it's hidden in the stews and the like, I'm fine. Serve it up normally, I won't touch it. Note to self, when Lynn comes to visit, hide Brussels sprouts in the stew.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait for the devil's cabbages remark. I finished my swatch book. And I got some labels left. Oop, nope, I'd know they were there. Nothing wrong with Brussels sprouts that have had a good frost on them.
Yeah, the best ones, they are.
So they're extra strong.
Yep.
Can only have a couple of them because of my IBS, too much fibre, but oh, look how nice and uniform this is, Steve. Look,
Very nice.
look at it all.
Very nice.
Looks so much better than it did earlier. We have 2 servings of veg most nights, and sometimes a wee side salad too.
A wee
A
size.
wee side salad. We tend to fill up on vegetables, Audrey. Like if I'm doing, say, a roast dinner or chicken, potatoes and vegetables, we'll have our portion of chicken, a portion of potatoes, and then like the rest of the plate will be vegetables.
Yeah. I must admit, the chicken breasts that came from Sainsbury's this week,
They're huge.
huge, wasn't the word? Superman,
The Superman chicken breasts.
yeah.
We had chicken salad last night and new potatoes, didn't we?
Yeah.
Now normally I would have done near enough that entire bag of potatoes.
Yeah, I noticed you'd cut back on the potatoes,
Yeah,
but
I'm
that's...
a potato queen. I love potatoes. But no, I cut back. I'm like, no, they're carbs. They'll turn into sugar. It's just being a bit more mindful. Lynn said I do like a nice salad.
Yeah, we had a nice one the other day, didn't we?
Last night.
Yeah. I forget now, it all rolls into
What did
one.
you think of the salad mix?
As in what way, darling?
Well, I got a pre-packed bag
Yeah.
of leaves.
And you made your own cucumber bits.
No, I'm not on about that. The pre-packaged bag was lettuce, like iceberg,
Yeah.
carrot and cabbage.
Oh, it had carrot built into it. Oh,
Yeah.
right. It was alright.
I picked that one because I was like, oh, I like cabbage raw.
Do you?
Yeah, coleslaw. Cabbage is in coleslaw, isn't it? And I can't eat coleslaw because of the onion.
Yeah.
But I love raw cabbage. It's lovely.
Is it lovely?
It's lovely. Love broccoli, sweet corn and cauliflower, peas and carrots at a push if I'm still hungry, and that's all that's left on my plate. I love all of those. I can't have peas, but I do like petit pois when I could eat them. Pea and ham soup was my favourite. All green veg I have to have in small amounts. But carrots are my veg. Steve will tell you. Ugh.
Don't ask when she goes into any of the carveries. They run out of carrots.
They don't.
It's,
That's exaggerating.
you know, like the Homer scene when he goes into the fish restaurant, and it's all you can eat, and he eats them out of business. if they had carrots for all their business, she'd eat them out of business.
I don't put onion into my coleslaw when I make it, Zoe. Do you not? What do you put into your coleslaw, Audrey? Like cabbage, carrot. What else do you put in it? I don't know whether you like Coronation chicken, but if you go into M&S, they do a Coronation coleslaw, and that's pretty much amazing. You like that, don't you?
I do.
I think you like the burger slaw as well. Lynn said coleslaw is the only cabbage I'll eat. We like sweetheart cabbage, and I like white cabbage, but you don't like that so much. I like Savoy cabbage.
Yeah, I've never loved that so much because since I've been a child.
I'm pretty good with a lot of vegetables. Fruit is my downfall. I'm not so very good with fruit.
I mean, obviously I was from a generation where if you didn't eat it, you didn't get anything else.
You go hungry.
So
Some parents
we'd
should try that these days.
we'd have to eat what was put in front of us.
None of this. I have to cook 3 separate meals for my kids' business. Nanny, you have it or you go hungry. Mum did it with me once. Was like, I don't want that. She went, well, that's all there is. So if you don't eat it, you go hungry. I said, well, I'm not eating it. She went, okay, go hungry then. About 10 o'clock at night, I came down. I went, I'm hungry. She went, your dinner's still in the microwave. Warm it up. I was like, okay. I never did it again though. I did it once. Only once. I soon learned. Yeah, cleaning up your plate I don't agree with because that's conditioning you to overeat.
It is conditioning you. I didn't realise until I watched that advert about is it Nom?
Something like that.
And
isn't it?
yeah, and it is conditioning. And our parents conditioned us back in the day to eat our plate and make sure it was cleaned.
If you don't eat that, you don't get dessert.
Yeah. And it was wrong, but hey, did it hurt us?
Well, yeah, because both you and I are overweight. So yes, it did hurt us. Lynn said coleslaw is the only cabbage I'll eat. Audrey said cabbage and carrot, but make the dressing using yoghurt instead of mayonnaise. I can't do that unless it's dairy-free yoghurt, and most of those taste pretty rank. My cousin's husband is a chef, and he always makes his with a tiny bit of ketchup, literally a tiny bit, and salad cream for the majority of it. And his coleslaw was the best coleslaw I've ever tasted. It was amazing. We had to eat or go without, but my mum liked experimenting, which is why I'm funny with food. Most of her experiments went wrong. That was Lynn.
I knew, funny enough, I didn't even have to look up. Oh, hi Sue.
Hi Sue.
Oh, I didn't have to look up to realise that was Lynn.
Lynn said Al was conditioned and still clears his plate.
Yeah.
You do, don't you?
Yeah, I'm conditioned.
I will leave it if I feel full, won't I?
Yeah.
So
But
I'm done.
if you see my dad you'd clear your plate too.
Hi Steve, hi Zoe, Audrey, Lynn and chat. Sorry I'm late, had to sort out hubby. Had tooth out at tea time, feeling sorry for himself. Aww.
No.
Give him some ice cream. or a nice ice cold milkshake. Mine too, Lynn. Some of her concoctions were.
Oh, I was lucky I had the best mum chef in the world.
My mum just overcooked everything. Like beef, you couldn't get the knife through it.
I remember that when I first
Yeah.
had beef with your mum and dad's. I was
Yeah,
like,
I remember.
do you not know how to cook beef?
You came to visit, didn't you? And they were like, oh, what meat would you like? And he was like, beef. And I was there going, no, don't pick beef. Like, chicken safe. But he said beef, and yeah, it was just bad.
I tried to teach them and they still didn't listen, did they?
No. I can cook steak easy. I'm not so good at cooking beef, I will admit. I don't incinerate it like my mum did. And all of her vegetables were overboiled, weren't they? Mushy
Yeah,
and...
yeah,
ugh,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, they were awful.
She attempted toffee once. Came out like green glass. Tasted lovely, but you could suck a chunk for hours.
God. Oh.
Welcome back from your shower, Thomas.
Welcome back, Thomas.
I should be live tomorrow evening. Obviously, you're not Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday's a normal day, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll be live Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, I think I'm going to try and get some videos recorded. I need to do completed pages.
Haul.
Yeah. But I tend to do a bi-monthly haul. I've got a couple of bits, but I've got the pencils coming, my new Prismas. I've got a few books. I'm going to do my Japanese order at some point. If we aim to do my completed pages and your completed pages, because I've already got one whole video recorded to go up. That was the last one.
Yeah.
So that's a couple of videos to go up.
Yeah.
And I may see if I can do something else. My mum tried making gooseberry jam. You couldn't get it out of the jar. Sue said, what book and pencils are you using, Steve?
So I am using the Mythographic Magical Earth.
Colouring in that.
Yeah, that's the book I'm colouring in, and I'm using the Artex pencils. First time I've used them, and I'm getting on with them really well. As far as I'm concerned, is that looking okay on the screen?
Yeah, it looks lovely.
So,
Like I said, I would add tiny bit more depth to your trees, just a slightly darker tone. But I love your water.
thank you.
Lynn said she even made dog food pie.
Dog food pie.
She thought it was a tin of steak chunks in gravy. The label on the tin had come off.
Oh no. So the green.
Lynn said, looking good, Steve.
Thank you. I'll just add a bit more green to this top corner. Just
Is that another tiny water stream going through those rocks?
that is, yeah.
Yeah.
There's streams everywhere. I'll just give this.
I like your rocks too, they're good. Heidi!
Hi Dee,
You said it wrong.
my friend.
Hi, my friendy. Sue Berry, colours are lovely, as is Paige so far.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I meant a darker one, but yeah.
I remembered what I didn't do with this one is put the darker colour all over. I just did the edge. So adding that base that should have been there.
You don't put your shadows all over, hubby. You just put your
No,
shadows where they need to go.
I'm not putting them all over, dear.
My brothers and myself wouldn't touch it. The smell gave it away. We all got grounded for a week. Oh my gosh, harsh. Dee said, hi, Steve, my friend.
Okay. So now I'm going to do a bit of this skull of this T-Rex by the looks of it, with two colours. There it's
You can add any other one, remember, if you want.
yeah,
The lighter one.
yeah. So we
No
got
worries.
camel. What was the other one? So it was
Bavarian cream.
Bavarian cream, that was it.
And you can add in yellowish grey if you want to, as the lightest colour.
What?
Nothing.
What?
No, nothing. Carry on.
Now don't sit there laughing. Tell me what?
No. Carry on. Heard you say camel, then was looking for one in the picture. Hi, Marcy.
Hi, Marcy.
Welcome, welcome. Zoe, when are your prisoners going to be there? So I ordered them at about 1:30 this morning. He's dispatched them today, and he said they'll be with me in a couple of days, or within a couple of days. So if he sends second class, possibly tomorrow, possibly the next day. Imagine if they come Thursday and I'm not even here.
If you sent them today, they may be here tomorrow.
Yeah, because even second class can get here next day. I hope they're here tomorrow. Because, yeah, midnight shopping, it's the best shopping.
I didn't know she was doing this shopping.
I had to sneak in here and get Steve's phone because on that website you can only pay via PayPal, and it's Steve's PayPal account. So it wanted to send a text, like a security check text to Steve, and I'm like, no, I need to go and get his phone. So I had to. Did you feel me crawl over you?
No.
I literally had to climb over you.
I was wondering why.
Your phone was in the bathroom.
No, how you knew. Yeah. That's what I thought. I was going crazy, everybody. I woke up in the morning and I always have my phone at the side of me. And I swear blind I put this phone next to me. And then I was going, where's my phone? Where's my phone gone? I can't find my phone. And then I got up and went to the loo and there it was, sat there on the side. And I thought, what's going on?
With Steven Seagal looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned him purposefully.
I thought you did.
So what happened is, I managed to get in here, climb over you to get your mobile.
Right.
Do what I wanted to do, and then I was going to sleep, and I was like, oh, hang on a minute, I need to take Steve's phone back in there, because if he wakes up in the morning, he's not going to know what time it is. So I tried to get back in here, and your leg was right by the door, and I was pushing it, and your leg was in the way, and I couldn't get in. I was like, oh well, he goes to the toilet first thing in the morning, I'll just put it in the bathroom. He'll see it. And then I turned Steven Seagal to face it as well, to make sure you'd see it. No, sadly I can't buy the full set because I don't have enough pennies. But I bought, like Lynn says, a selection. I also bought a pencil case from Amazon to put them in because, you know, not being funny, some pencils I don't mind keeping in their tins because they're a bit more sturdy. Prismas are so flipping delicate, I don't even want a chance not having them in a proper pencil case. So I bought a pencil case, and then I felt guilty that I'd ordered a pencil case, so I ordered a couple of things for Steve as well. Lynn said, that's brilliant, Zoe. I literally couldn't get in the door. Your leg was in the way. I was pushing it.
I don't feel...
You were groaning and going...
Honestly, I don't remember a thing.
Yeah.
Probably why I had a bad night.
But I can't get back in there to put his phone in there. But you found it.
Without making me feel a bit psycho. Yeah.
No, the full box of Prismas were £200 on Amazon. I did try and coax Steve into going halvesies with me and sharing them, but he didn't want to. So I asked the chap on artistpencilsonline.com, where I get the Prismas from, how much he would charge me for a full box, hoping that it would be cheaper because I'm literally like buying a full box from him rather than open stock. And I was like hoping he was going to say 170 or something like that. And he said the same price, like £198. And I'm like, oh, I was hoping it was going to be cheaper. Because I'm buying from a smaller business, but no. So I was like, okay, well, I went on the Kit and Cloud website and looked up some combinations. This is how I tend to buy my pencils. I'll buy them in like sets of 3 for combinations. And I just went through, wrote down all the combinations, then ticked which ones that I needed to buy. I put like bullet points, and which ones I already had I left without a tick. And then I wrote them all down underneath so I knew how many I'd got. Way to make Steve feel crazy, Zoe.
Yeah, it worked, so. Sorry, yeah. It worked. Sorry, I was looking at the screen then and see.
Yeah, I felt guilty, Sue. Sue said, oh, that's lovely, Zoe. Nice haul. Hope you will show on your channel how... hope you will show on your channel my stuff and how nice that you got Steve some bits.
Mm.
But I usually do, don't I? If I'm ordering anything, I'm like, well, Steve has to have something too.
Mm.
Otherwise, it's not fair.
Yeah.
He is crazy, D. No need to make him think he is. Answers on a postcard as to whose comment that was.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely felt like I was losing it. I know that.
Aren't we all in? I certainly am, D. Good colour for the skull.
I didn't think it looked good. Could have been better.
What, yellow? Steve picked sand and cream and I was like, skulls aren't yellow.
I'll just get my book to rub me blender off.
Oh, Audrey's gone down the diamond painting rabbit hole.
Oh, don't go down there.
Don't go down there.
Don't go down there.
I'm assuming it's the diamond painting rabbit hole, Audrey. Or is it the paint by number rabbit hole? But does he reciprocate when he buys colouring things? Sue said.
Sue, she gets enough already. She gets plenty. You get looked after, don't you?
No. By my own bits.
Yeah, and you ask me if you can buy it, and I go, yeah, no problem. I never tell you no.
That wasn't the question, though. She said, when you buy yourself something, do you buy me something too?
I'm being honest now, I hardly buy anything for myself. And I hope so he can back me up.
Okay.
It's always Christmas and birthdays that I get stuff.
Lynn, I heard you're going to take something from Steve he's not aware he's getting. Got it in one diamond painting. What have you bought, Audrey, and where from? Do tell. Do share your purchases. Oh, Tim finished one from Craft Buddy of the Titanic, and it looks really nice. And I'm like, where did you get that from? And he said Craft Buddy. I'm like, thank you very much. Skulls can be any colour, even hot pink. No, they can't be.
They can't be hot pink. Take that away and go and wash your mouth out.
Yep, I even said that when Zoe and myself go and live. Oh, hang on. Yep, D, I even said that when Zoe and myself go and live with Audrey, he can come just so I can push him off a mountain into a lake.
Yeah. She already knows, Lynn. We've told her.
No domestic, Sue. All banter. Blame Emma. Oh, Emma Colours. What have you gotten? I'm intrigued. Have you gone full out though and ordered from Diamond Art Club and paid like £70 for a diamond painting and then £20 for postage? Because I refuse to do that. Not a lake, Lynn, a loch. Because me and Steve then joked and said, we'll put him in Loch Ness and as he's drowning he can see Nessie and say, Nessie is real. As he's going glug 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 glug. Like you can wave to Nessie on your way down. I think I said lock at the time, Audrey, but I'm tired today. You know when you're blending, well, you're technically burnishing. Try your burnisher rather than your blender, because you'll find it does exactly the same job, but the lead is harder and it doesn't wear down as quick. Just a suggestion to try.
Okay, my special one.
Young Paddy one. LOL, figured it'd get a reaction. I love it. Thomas said that picture actually looks nice, Steve. I like the green and blue.
Thank you. Thank you. Is anybody working on anything out there tonight?
Light umber. Just wondering if we should bring light umber into it for the inside of the mouth where it would be darker. But I'll leave that up to you. Like right at the roof of the mouth. Behind the teeth.
That's water.
Nothing here on iPad downstairs. I'm confused, Lynn. What's that in relation to? Sorry, I'm with Zoe and Steve on this one. Pink should not be a colour for the sky. Don't wash your mouth out with soap. Did a bit more of Cisa. Oh, it's in relation to colouring. Nothing here because she's on the iPad downstairs. She did a bit more of the sea serpent last night.
Oh, right, yeah. The one she couldn't do all the be bothered to do the scales on.
Yeah, I got it. I'm just a bit slow. I was discussing this with Steve yesterday, weren't I?
Yeah.
that I'm a bit worried about my brain.
Yeah. Well, we need to go and have you checked out.
To find out there's nothing in there. Because I was picking on Steve because I knew I'd get a reaction. I meant to say, go wash your mouth out with soap. We can just say the skull got sunburnt. I'm intrigued to see you do a deer. Do a deer, a female deer. Yep, that's the one, Steve, but it's in the Colour in Heaven book, so our special book can be done properly. Steve did it in his special book. Lynn chickened out. I'm finishing up all the bits and bobs on a few pictures. I need to do that 2D. I have about 5 or 6 whips.
I think I've got one whip outstanding.
I found a whip in Alien.
You
Wow.
did, yes. I didn't see that, so I've got 2.
Stephen's got whips.
I don't like whips.
No, skies can be pink, Thomas, because of sunsets and sunrises. So sometimes you can get pinks in the sky, but we were referring to the dinosaur skull, which is what Dee said to colour pink, not the sky. Oh dear Zoe, that made me think of what is a deer with no eyes called? No idea.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh. What?
I'm just wondering if I can fit 2. Would you be sick of me if I did 2 streams tomorrow? Or should I do my nighttime one during the day again? I've been preferring doing them during the day, you know.
I know, because you fall asleep at night.
I don't fall asleep at night, because Dee calls me.
And that household keeps you awake.
And Dee's like, no, you can't stream because then I won't get my free advertising. That's why I said, oh dear, so sad. Yeah, skies can be all different colours. They can have purples, yellows, oranges, pinks, blacks, blues.
What one have I got? My favourite one was the
Your zombie one, you do them all bright yellow.
the ogre one.
Oh, the Jamaican.
Jamaican, yeah. You got a Jamaican ogre that's got the flag and everything
Like
behind
flag
him.
behind him.
Yeah, it's got like a pride flag.
I would love to come to the United Kingdom and hang out with you and Steve. We would have so much fun. I would even try to convince my staff member to come with me if she doesn't move to Montana. I'd prefer the afternoon on a Wednesday because of swimming. I can stream tomorrow afternoon. That's no problem.
Is that Audrey?
Yeah.
How would I guess?
She doesn't miss it then because she goes swimming.
Yeah.
I'm scared of ruining my cat though. That's why it's been put to one side, not because I don't want to colour it, it's because I'm scared. No, I want to be sick a bit, so if you want to do 2 streams tomorrow night, go right ahead. Okay. I'll see how I get on. depends on whether. It depends on whether to if. God, Lynn, that grammar's bad.
Yeah, what is
Depends
that
on
Brummy?
Yeah, it depends on whether to if I'm about during the day. It's meant to be. It depends on the weather as to. Depends on the weather as.
If
to
I'm not
the
doing
weather.
anything.
Yeah, I will be about. Love you, Lynn. Before you moan at me, I love you.
That was definite Brummy, wasn't it?
We'll put it down to the tiredness.
Or you just let your iPhone do the talking for you.
It's alright, I know, Lynn. I'm only pulling your leg. Thomas said, on second thoughts, I won't bring my staff member to the United Kingdom. If she starts singing on the plane, I'll need earplugs.
Is she that bad, Thomas?
I was going to say, if she's that bad, she might crack the aeroplane windows and then you'd need more than earplugs. You'd need a parachute. Been a long day. How many outfits did we try on today, Lynn?
Yeah. Which chief was he? It's a blender still, so. It's only the way I use the blender. I've always been like that with blender.
See, the teeth could have like a little yellow hue to them if you wanted them to.
You could.
Yeah, she is that. But you might crack the aeroplane with your voice, laugh out loud. Would you skydive?
I'm not allowed.
Oh.
Too many medical problems. They wouldn't let me.
Lost count was at least 3 Indian outfits and cowboy outfits. At least 12 different shirts and hats. Oh dear.
Oh my God. Oh, jeez. I feel sorry for you, Lynn. I really do.
Thomas said, yeah, my luck that the plane would crack in half and we would all fall in the ocean. I'd be like, how dare you say no, the plane is destroyed. Or I think that's meant to be saying, now the plane is destroyed. For singing. So are you doing the rib cages the same colour?
Yeah, I will do.
Is that something on this one?
What, here?
No, the rib cage in the bottom corner.
Yeah, there's like a little moss.
Ah. It was a bit blurry on the screen, so I couldn't see what it was.
Yeah, it's like a little moss.
I need to have my blender all the time, Steve.
Yeah.
But you're not blending, you're burnishing. You're not blending colours together, you're burnishing to make it smooth.
No, I'm not.
Ignore me. She's literally sitting at the kitchen table just staring me down. Lynn said practically every country and western outfit he has is what he tried on.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to do, Audrey, but yeah, I can't do anything like that.
Can you not just do the snorkeling one?
I can do the snorkeling because you don't have to have equipment.
Like air tank. You just need to remember not to breathe in, like through your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are, Steve. You're burnishing, not blending. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Lynn.
Lynn, go back to sleep. It looks like I'm doing it honestly, looking at it on the screen, it looks like I'm doing it harder than I am. But I'm rolling and I can see the colours mixing as I'm doing it. So I'm not...
You are, but it's fine. Audrey said, bleeping high blood pressure.
Yeah, that's the problem, innit?
Lynn said, but my love, you are. I'm in the doghouse with her now. Oh dear, Thomas.
Thomas.
Better apologise. Welcome back, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Have you cut all the grass?
Right.
So who else is tempted to colour this picture, because I am? Do you want to take me on, Steve?
No. No. No, I'm sorry.
It's not picking, it's constructive criticism, Dee. It's how you learn.
I love you, Dee, my friend. Hi, Marcy.
We already said hi to
How,
Marcy.
have we said hi to Marcy? She's been hiding away.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
And no, you haven't, Lynn. Did you want to do the page, though? Steve doesn't mind taking you on.
Yeah, I'll take you on, Lynn, any day.
Imagine this done in all Prismacolors. All blendy blendy. What? You'll try the Prismas and you'll be like, oh my gosh, they're so soft. And I'll be like, no, I don't have any pencils left. It's comfortable. Dawn said nice picture.
Thank you.
Jeanette tried to call me a little while ago.
Did she?
Yeah, I said I'll call her after the stream. I would attempt it. Steve always outshines me on our buddy colours.
Oh, I don't go to outshine you at all.
It just comes naturally.
It just comes naturally. Beating you, Lynn, you know.
I was waiting for you to finish that. It just comes naturally. If you don't hear from me for a couple of days, you'll know why I call the cops. I don't think we could call American cops from England, Thomas.
We can.
Can we?
Yeah.
Does it even work?
It's supposed to.
But surely it can't work. I've never tried it and I'm not going to attempt to try
No,
it. But
nor am I, but...
books do I take on holiday with me? I'm going to take R.J. Hampson's newest one. Do I just take that one? Or do I take something else if I'm not feeling... Not that I ever don't feel like doing R.J. Hampson, but... Yes, it can work, Zoe. I know you don't, Steve. We all colour in our own way. You're just more imaginative.
No, you're really good, Lynn. Don't put yourself down.
There was a story about something like that. Someone called the US cops who got in touch with the UK police. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thomas said Steve is a kiss up. The only thing that puts me off, Lynn, is all that water. That's a lot of water. What's the matter, Dawn?
What's the matter?
Oh my God. Not sure what you mean, Dawn. Pretty much the same as Zoe. I think Dawn meant, what are you colouring at the moment, Lynn? I could be wrong. It could be, what do you colour? I still have some swatching to do with my colours. Swatch, swatch, swatch. Like I said, I will finish swatching them next year. By next year. There's so many. At the moment I'm doing the sea serpent that Steve finished in his last stream.
Which is finished, other than one bit.
I might do it in the afternoon soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening to make up for the fact that I missed last night's live stream. Oh gosh, lots of questions. So if I stream tomorrow afternoon, it will be around 1 PM UK time. I could possibly do a 3-hour stream, like 1 till 4. And I want to work on whips soon. I've got about 5 or 6 different books. So I guess I'll just pick from the stack. Like I said, I want to do more of my steampunk cat because you guys want to see me finish that or work on it some more. But like, I'm so scared that I'm going to ruin it because I really like how it is already.
Zoe Smith. Zoe.
No, bad Stephen.
I know.
Bad Stephen.
And that you won't ruin it.
No.
You won't ruin it.
So yeah, I'll schedule a stream for 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, ish. I'm playing games with Emma in the morning.
Alright, okay, so I won't see you at all.
But he won't let me advertise on his channel as though he has a pic. Lynn said.
I read that ages ago, I just chose to ignore it.
I'm going to see how long the flight is from Idaho to the United Kingdom. I think it's like 7 hours or something, Thomas. From America to England, something like that. Oh gosh, it takes 10 hours and 2 minutes to fly from Idaho to the United Kingdom.
You wouldn't think so, would you?
Well, Idaho's quite a way out, I think, isn't it? That's where Shaytards live.
Is it?
Yeah, Shaytards live in Idaho. Gavin Butler and whatnot, the Butlers. You don't live anywhere near the Butler family, do you, Thomas? Probably not, but, you know, it's worth asking. It also depends what airport you come in, how long it would take to get to Zoe. Yeah, because if it's like Heathrow or anything, it can be another couple of hours on top of that.
Yep. Even though it's a straight road.
And that's if you drive. If it's trains, it's even longer. You've got to get from the airport terminal to the train station.
Mm-hmm.
From the train station.
Well, there's a tube from there to the train station, and
So does 1 o'clock sound good to most of you for tomorrow? Is that okay? Bit of free advertisement, Steve. Suck it up.
yeah. What's going on?
I'm not sure if Dee is still going live tomorrow evening, but she was talking about it.
Oh, you just get some free advertisement in there as well, Dee.
But Dee's your friend.
Yeah, she is my friend.
Even though she told you to colour the skull pink.
Yeah, but I told her to wash her mouth out with soap.
Sounds good to me, says Audrey. Have you had your last cup of tea and biscuit, Audrey? Yes, I can come whilst I work. Lynn said, suck it up, flappers.
I thought we forgot about that one, Lynn.
Flappers. So yeah, I have my Mythographic picture to finish, the buddy colour one, the group buddy colour. I have my steampunk kitty cat to finish. I have my watercolour book to do some more work in. I have a buddy colour with Disney Megs to finish. And I have another Camellia Angel Cove picture that I need to shade. So there's lots of bits and bobs that I need to finish. Oh, what bicky did we have, Audrey? She's had her last cup of tea.
Is she?
Yeah, we didn't get the notification.
No.
Hoping your package will be there by Friday. Ooh, we'll see. Lynn will be waiting at the door to snatch it off Steve, I'm sure. Your parcel from Dee.
Yeah, I am intrigued.
I will have have to watch back as we are going to see friends for the day tomorrow. No worries, Sue. Like I said, I am going to see how I feel as to whether I can fit both live streams in. See how I'm doing. I'm excited to see if you like it, Dee said.
I'm sure I will, Dee. I'm sure I will.
And Lynn said, no, Dee, it needs to arrive Thursday when they're not at home so I can swipe Flapper's gift.
Just the usual Aldi benefit bar.
Dee doesn't know where we're going on Thursday.
Oh, Dee, I won't be streaming on Thursday because we are going to see the King. We're going to Buckingham Palace for the day.
We're not visiting the King, I'd just like to say, but...
Yeah.
Is he in residence there at the moment, or is he?
I think he is at the moment.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
So would he pop out and go, oh, good afternoon, everybody?
No. No, because I'll probably call him Flappers.
Can't be mean to the King. He's the King of England. Wow, 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 sophisticated. Very posh. Yes, then we're going to have dinner in Trafalgar Square afterwards.
Yes.
With our friends. Get your best clothes out. I don't know about that. I don't dress posh. I can dress smart, but not posh. But his ears are flappy. He said your ears are flappy. Who says we can't, Zoe? Who says we can't, Zoe? Can say what we like. No, he's not. He's up here at Balmoral.
Ah.
He's also King of Scotland too, Zoe. I love you, Audrey. Oh. You tell her, Audrey. He's the King of the United Kingdom. There we go. Is he also King of all the, what are they called? Countries?
Yes, he is.
What are they called?
Australia and places like that.
No, Australia have their own
No.
monarchy, don't they now?
No, they don't. He's still monarchy of them.
What's the word though? It begins with a C, doesn't it?
Colonial.
No. Not that word. Oh, not Steve's ears. The King's ears are flappy.
Yes. I got that ages ago.
I didn't. I thought she was saying your ears were flappy.
Oh.
I always wondered about radio reception. I can handle flappy ears, but not what they're married. Commonwealth, thank you, Marcy.
Oh.
The Commonwealth countries.
That's it,
Thank you,
yes.
Audrey.
Yeah.
See, there are some intelligent people here, just not us.
No. We don't say we are. We're from...
You're from Swindon. I'm from Cambridgeshire. Don't say it.
Don't say what? Carrot crunchers.
No, where I'm actually, the town I'm from, you're not allowed to say.
I didn't say
I
anything.
know, I'm just saying don't say it.
I didn't have that on my mind.
Lord help me, my staff member is singing Imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragons are a good band.
Yeah, they are a good band.
Marcy said, and I'm not British. Hi, Blue.
Blue.
LOL, LOL Lynn radio reception with them floppy ears. Steve, flappy ears, haha. That's not why I called him flappers. God. But Australia are campaigning to not have him.
Typical Australians.
No, don't. Stephen, if there's anybody watching from Australia, seriously. I thought there was something going on with Australia and the monarchy.
Yeah, they don't like our monarchy. Well, they love it when we go to see them, but for some reason their government don't want us.
I prefer Puff the Magic Dragon. I'm working on, what's that, Dawn? I'm working on page cards here. Yes, we're talking about King Charles. Zoe, you thought Canadians lived in igloos? No. No. Stephen. Stop. No. I didn't say Canadians lived in igloos. Right, let's just get this right. When I was speaking to you last night, I said because of all of the programs that Steve watches, like Alaskan Last Frontier and all that.
Yeah.
I always picture Canada
as being a rural.
Yeah, as being just nothing. And then when you said last night that Willow was following a man with another dog on a sidewalk, I was like, wait, you have sidewalks? I don't picture you living in igloos.
She's picturing you living in an igloo.
No, I'm picturing all Canadians living off-grid.
No.
No, but that's how I picture it because that's all I've seen because of the programs you watch. So I now imagine all Canadians live off-grid. Like surviving with their own solar panels on their roofs and
no.
going to an outhouse for the toilet. I need to catch up on chat.
Dig hole.
Well, have a lovely time in London, and next week you are on holiday, I think. Have you done a video on what colouring stuff you're taking? I will do that at the weekend, Sue. Thank you for giving me the idea again.
Oh, sorry for knocking the screen then.
Because I was wondering what other picture to do. Okay, Audrey's saying, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn, missed in a land called Honolulu. Honolulu? I don't know that song. Take care, Dawn. Blue said, I'm Canadian and actually have built an igloo.
Oh.
Oh dear, I'm crying. Igloos in Canada. Never. I never said that, Lynn. I never said igloo, did I? Dee came out with that tonight.
No, I think she did. You did, yeah.
I did not say igloo. I said everybody lives off grid.
Yes, you did, dear.
Oh my god, outhouses. I'm too posh for that, Zoe. We had an outside toilet when I lived in England. So did we, Audrey. We had an outside toilet. Did you?
No.
No.
No, because we were on the first estate built in Swindon.
I was going to say, was it a new estate when you
Yeah, it was the newest estate, 1971.
When you were born?
Yeah.
No, we had, you know where the strawberry plants are at Mum's in the troughs? You know the first blue door?
Yeah.
That used to be a toilet in there.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's an
God.
outside toilet. Always used to get blocked, so we never used it. Audrey singing Puff the Magic Dragon. I don't know that song.
And Lynn's going, yeah, she did D.
Canada is busy while Toronto is. I've been with Avon. Yeah, I know like the city part is, and the built up areas. But yeah, it's Steve's fault basically, because all he watches is people that live off grid. No, she's never said igloos, I'm only picking. She did D. Yeah, it's a busy place, Ontario is. We had to walk up to the end of the street to a shared toilet. Oh, no thank you. You can keep that one, Audrey.
Ugh.
Don't do shared bathrooms. My dad was from England and immigrated and married a Canadian. When he brought us to England to meet family, they all came to stare and thought we'd be Eskimos. There aren't Eskimos in Canada, are there?
Yes.
Are there?
Yes.
I always picture as Eskimos being in like Iceland and
No.
in the
No, that's
Atlantic.
where an Eskimo originates from. Canada.
Well, I don't picture you as Eskimos. I just picture you living in the middle of nowhere.
And you go down to the saloon and walk in and go, howdy boys, how you doing?
No, that's Texas. I picture Texas as having saloons. The wild, wild west. Eskimos rub noses. Do you know how long you've got left of your stream?
No.
Have a guess.
25?
What, minutes?
Yeah.
No,
What?
3 minutes.
3 minutes? That's gone fast, guys. That has gone fast. Not the camera there. I don't know why it's at an angle.
Goodbye, Led.
Yeah. That's
because he's burnishing, right, Lynn?
No, that was my fault because I pushed down too hard.
Just because you're burnishing.
No, that's because I rubbed too hard.
That's what burnishing is.
Shut up. Slap you.
You're not allowed to slap me. Yes, so Indigenous peoples. Kevin from Strictly found out on Who Do You Think You Are that he has Indigenous heritage. Huh. He's from Grimsby. I've been to Grimsby.
Have you been to Grimsby?
You've been to Grimsby.
Have I?
Yeah, you know when we went with Dad. One of the last times we went to Skeg with Dad, we went up to Grimsby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We did, didn't we?
We crossed the border into Yorkshire
Sure.
land.
Yeah, Yorkshire.
The proper term for Eskimos
All right,
today.
Lynn.
Hang on, I'm reading blues. The proper term for Eskimos today is Inuit.
Yes, that is correct, Blue. Yeah, I watch the programmes. It's just my partner doesn't
I don't watch
take any notice of the programmes.
No, I just see off grid, that's all. Steve, you said you wasn't pressing hard. Yep, burnished pick, not blended.
No, I did press hard then, and I admitted I did.
I just sent you a message, Zoe. I will check
Oh, right. I think, well, we'll call that one a night then.
Those houses, there's a word for those kind of houses.
What?
Oh, with the roofs like that. There's a specific word for houses like that, and I don't know what it is. Do you know what I mean? But Dee basically sent me a picture of her neighbourhood and she went, see, normal.
Modern igloos.
Is it like New England houses or something?
Yeah, I think so,
I don't know
yeah.
what the terminology is.
Huts. Oh, Lynn, you are so in trouble.
At least it's not me for a change.
Oh.
Thatched wigwams. No, not thatched. We have thatched cottages here.
Oh.
No, it's the shape of the roof. It's like, oh, I don't know how to say it.
Thanks, Sue.
It's angular. Lovely pics. Thanks for streaming. Going to watch the first bit back now. Thank you, Sue.
Thanks, Sue. Oh.
So I will be about 1 tomorrow. And we need to squeeze you in again, don't we?
We do.
Pitched roof. I didn't see the pic, so I'm just guessing. Oh, I can show them the picture. Hang on, bear with.
Bear with. Bear with.
So, the roof, hang on, the roof I'm referring to is like this. Well, some Canadians like me are still outdoorsy. I lived off-grid several times.
Oh, thank you,
on float
Audrey.
houses. No, that's advertising.
Well done, Lynn. Thanks for picking up on that.
There's a specific name for those kind of houses, and I don't know what it is. But that looks lovely.
Thank you.
So what are you going to work on next stream?
Well, this will be the next one. I'll do.
No, I mean, what parts of it?
Well, the deer have got to be done. More water's got to be done
That'll be
before
homework.
then. Yeah, that's homework.
That's homework tomorrow.
So.
And rocks.
Yeah.
And trees.
Yeah.
Which won't leave you much left to do
No.
on the stream. With the sky and
Just little
the deers.
goatees and.
Where are the goats?
What fawns is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
A Dutch barn, slate roof. They are barn-style houses. Your page looks great, Steve.
Oh, thanks, Dee, my friend.
Right, so we will see you. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll fit Steve in at some time.
And it's. That's all, folks.
Thanks for joining, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye-bye. Holes in the ground. Take care, everyone. Bye.